Once upon a time, a long time ago, there lived a king named Midas. Midas was a very rich king, but he was not a happy king. For with all his treasures of gold and jewels, this greedy man still longed for more wealth. All day he would think only of gold. Restless nights as he tossed about on his royal bed, he dreamed of more gold. He wanted above all else to become the wealthiest man in the world, and often he would forget his young daughter Marigold, whom he truly loved very much. And so for long hours, little Marigold played all alone among the lovely flowers of the spacious palace grounds. Bright, shining yellow flowers were her favorites, and she fashioned each day a bouquet of the most perfect of them to put upon the palace tables. The choicest flower of the lot was always shared with her father, but greedy King Midas only sighed and thought, if only these flowers were real gold instead of merely golden color, then they would truly be worth the having. But Marigold loved the sweet-smelling flowers just as they were, and she hurried to place them in cool, fresh water, lest they wilt. The bright yellow color of the flowers reminded Midas of the golden coins and the treasures hidden deep in his castle dungeon, and he worried that perhaps someone had discovered them. Who are you? And how did you get in here? Cried King Midas in great surprise. It is of no matter, said the stranger. But why are you not happy, King Midas? You have more golden treasures and more golden coins than you can possibly count in a day. Just what is it that will bring you contentment? What will satisfy you, King Midas? King Midas sighed. I have long dreamed of becoming the richest man in the world. I have only one wish. I wish that everything I touch would turn to gold. Then I could be truly happy. Very well, then, the stranger said. I will grant your wish. Tomorrow morning at early sunrise, you shall have what you desire. You shall have the golden touch. Use it wisely, King Midas. And now, farewell. Not wanting to go to bed lest he oversleep, the king dozed that night in a chair at the head of his dining table. At dawn, the golden rays of sunlight pierced the palace windows. King Midas awoke at once, eager to test the power of his promised golden touch. first, the king could not believe it possible. But when he rapped upon the chair, he knew it to be solid gold. Then one slight touch of his hand, and his throne too turned to glittering gold. Now King Midas knew that as long as he lived, he, King Midas, would be the wealthiest man in the world. For who could have more gold than he? The golden touch made King Midas very happy. But as he sat down to eat breakfast, Marigold came in from the garden with an armful of golden flowers. "Look, Father," she said sadly, "what has happened to my lovely flowers? They are hard and ugly and have no fragrance at all." "Wonderful, my dear," said the king. "They are real gold. Imagine real gold. Come now, sit down and eat your breakfast." King Midas was very hungry, but as he reached for an egg, it turned to gold at his touch. And as he picked up the loaf of bread, it too turned to gold. "Oh, this will never do," thought the king to himself. "Such a costly breakfast and not a thing to eat." He was angry with himself for ever having wished for the golden touch, and he was angry at the stranger for having granted his wish. It saddened Marigold to see her father so troubled. She wanted to comfort him. But when the old king touched her arm, poor little Marigold became a statue of rigid gold. King Midas, surrounded by all his golden treasures, now knew how all alone he was. Through his sobs, he heard the voice of the stranger. "Well, my friend, so you have made a discovery." Midas wept, for through his own greediness, he had lost the one thing he truly loved. "Which would you rather have, Midas? The precious golden touch or a glass of cool water?" "A glass of cool water," cried Midas. "The golden touch or a crust of bread?" said the stranger. "A crust of bread," answered Midas eagerly. "The golden touch or your daughter?" "Oh, my child, my dear, dear child," wept Midas. "Very well, then. If you wish to be relieved of the golden touch, wash your hands in the water of the river outside your garden. Then take a vase of the same water and sprinkle it over anything you wish to change back to its former state. Remember me." And the stranger disappeared. King Midas lost no time in obeying the stranger's words. He reached for an empty pitcher and ran for the river to fill it with the precious water. Shortly he returned and at once sprinkled it over Marigold's head. Soon all traces of the golden touch were gone, and he began to hate the sight of anything made of gold. The only gold that he did enjoy was the gold in his little daughter's hair. And so we are told, they lived happily ever after.
go to bed early? Do you eat your spinach? All right. Run along. I'll bring you some toys.
against me. Giants were coming at me from all directions. But was I afraid? Not old King Cole. With one mighty stroke of my trusty sword, I slew them all. The door! Answer the door! Methinks my royal subjects are not as brave as their brave king. I'll answer the door. Who's there?
Help! Help! Let me in! Help!
Well, what's your name?
I'm Felix the Cat. Who are you?
I'm old King Cole, the merry old soul, and not afraid of anything.
Not even lightning?
Not even lightning. Why, I remember one storm when 10,000 bolts of lightning
Methinks yon royal braggart is unusually windy today.
sounded in my ear.
He giveth me a royal pain in the neck.
Of wild elephants. But was I afraid? Not old King Cole. I'm not afraid of anything.
Get off the air.
What was that?
Ghost!
I don't believe in ghosts.
Neither do we.
What sayest we take the wind out of yon windbag?
Let's give him the whites. Come on, fellers.
Brag. Talking, bragging, always growing. Yeah. You talk too much, you never shut up, you talk too much. Yeah. You're talking all the time. You brag too much, you never shut up, you brag too much. Yeah. You're bragging all the time.
We'll take the wind out of this windbag.
I was surrounded by 1,000 lions, but was I afraid? Not me.
Now we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see if he can take it.
Now we'll give you a dose of your own medicine.
But was I afraid? Not old King Cole. Dropping the wildcat, I grabbed my pocket knife and rushed at the beast. He charged toward me. Take it away! I'll never do it again! Take it away! I can't stand it! 49 elephants. Followed at the very heels, plying my knife to left and right, and leaving a trail of wounded beasts in my wake. By the time we reached the middle of the desert, there were only 3 elephants left. I caught them all 3 at once. Am I afraid? Not me. I'm not afraid of anything. My arm. Just strangled with my bare hand. Suddenly, sounded in my ears. Dropping the wildcat, I grabbed my pocket knife and rushed at the leader. He charged toward me, prepared to run through with his tusks. But was I afraid?
Hooray! We win!
Beaten by the might of the fearless King Cole. I'm not afraid of anything.
said it.
Well, we show them who's boss around here. We're not afraid of anything. We're not afraid at all. We're not afraid of anything. We're not afraid at all. My boy, for your bravery in protecting your king, I crown thee Prince Felix.
We're not afraid, are we?
Not old King Cole.
Not Felix the cat.
I'm Humpty Dumpty, king of wealth. This wall of gold is my throne. I'll build it high till it reaches the sky. This gold is all my own. The more I have, the more I want. I love the glistening star. There's power untold in these pieces of gold. I never had enough.
Oh, look out, someday you're gonna fall. Look out, you aren't smart at all. Oh me, oh my, you'll go too high. You'll be sorry by and by. Look out, the years that make me wise. I know the end of all you greedy guys. You better stop while you're on top. Oh, you're gonna take a
Gold! Gold! Gold!
Yeah. Gold!
Why didn't I know there was gold in the sun? I'll get that too before I'm done. Yes, I will. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, everyone, come closer, closer, closer. There's gold in the sun, I saw it there, precious gold that is so rare. So get busy, everyone, build my wall to reach the sun.
Don't try too high to build your wall. 'Cause the higher you go, the harder you fall.
If you value your lives and also your health, do as I bid, for I want more wealth. and I had a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men blood and blood someday, blood and blood.
All right. I'll be right down.
I crown thee King Gabby. Hurrah! Hurrah! Thank you, my good people. Thank you. Now that I'm king around here, there's a few changes I'm going to make. In the taxes, the army, the navy, the initiative referendum relative to the pandemonium, and all kinds of things and stuff like that. I was just dusting it off, Your Majesty. It was standing there, and here I was. Then, well, the first thing I knew, there it was on me. I have a letter for you, Your Majesty.
So, he'd like to be king. Dear Majesty, please be at home today. I have orders to shoot you. Well, that's very nice. To shoot you? Guards! 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 Find Gabby and fetch him to me at once.
Help! Put me down! You can't do this to me!
Release him!
Help! Please don't send me to jail!
There's nothing to be afraid of, Gabby. Now, how would you like to be king for a day?
I didn't mean to do it! King? Me? With a crown and robes and all kinds of things and stuff like that there? Whoopee!
Now, you run things just the way you want to, Gabby, and I'll just sort of keep out of the way.
Well, now that I'm king around here, what do I do? Dear Majesty, that's me. Please be at home today. I have orders to shoot you. That's me too. Let me go. I'm not the king. I'm only the mailman. The king isn't here. Open the door, Your Majesty. Open the door. There's somebody here to see you. Open the door.
So, Gabby, go away. Get rid of him. Can't you see I'm busy?
No. Injectors. Let go, I tell you, let go. Your Majesty, there's nothing to be afraid of. I got rid of him.
Splendid! Good work, Daddy. That was very good. Now, I'll take back my crown and you run it off with your mail. King Little, I presume. I have come to shoot you. Who, me? Why, no, he's the king.
No, not me. He's king.
I'm not the king. He is.
No, he's the real king.
Gosh, that's the best shot I ever took. Oh,